What's good, YouTube? I kind of am in a video making mood, especially since I want to promote my channel. So I thought I'd go ahead and post a new video today. I don't know if I'm going to upload it, but I know I'm going to at least record it. I want to talk about budget decks for this upcoming September 1st format. And a really good budget deck that I believe that a lot of players will probably agree on, especially for the new players getting into the game who want to play a competitive deck but don't want to start out shelling out all the money. The deck is Six Samurai. I'm going to go ahead and talk about some of the cards that you will need to get as far as making this deck better, and why this deck is a very good deck overall. To start off with, whenever you buy the structure deck, you get pretty much everything you need. You get your Uniteds, you get your Dojo in common, so you won't need to worry about those. You also get a Kizan, which used to at one time be about a $20 super rare, I believe, upon its release, and now you get it as about a $1 common, so that's very good reprints in the set. There's also cards like Fiendish Chain and sought after cards like that, so the deck's actually a really good buy for $10. I will note some cards that you will have to buy, or at least have on you to be able to make the deck work sufficiently, in my opinion. The structure deck does not come with Kagemusha, the Six Samurai, the level 2 tuner. It's only about a 30-cent common, so don't worry about these being pricey. They're not hard to come by at all. A little bit harder to come by, but still not as pricey. The deck does not come with Asceticism, depending on if you're even going to play this card. I personally believe that it's a really good card, but this is another card that you may want to pick up if you want to go ahead and play a competitive Six Samurai structure deck build. So those are some of the choices. I'm going to go ahead and talk about why the deck is good. Six Samurai have their flaws. The biggest flaw, I would say, is they do not have a comeback. You can go all out in one turn, special summon your entire hand, set all your face downs, and say go. You could potentially control the board that way, which is good, because you have your Shien, which I have here, I believe, which is another card that you will want to pick up if you haven't already. Legendary Six Samurai Shien does not come in the deck, so you want to pick these up, but luckily it's about a $5 super rare right now, so if you get the Raw Mega Special Edition, you won't really have to worry about those being too expensive. There's some other noteworthy extra deck cards, but extra deck is strictly up to your choice. One of the reasons that Six Samurai, I believe, are really good is the fact that Shien has the ability to negate spell attract cards on your or your opponent's turn. He can only use this effect once per turn, but potentially he will always net you at least a +1. The legendary Six Samurai can also keep himself from being destroyed if another Six Samurai another Six Samurai is on the field, you could destroy that one instead. A lot of people forget about that ability, but if you use him right, he's actually pretty hard to take down, which is probably why he's limited to 1. Anyway, I would say that the deck's really bad in this aspect, as like I said, the comeback aspect is very bad. Unlike Elemental Heroes, who have their Miracle Fusion top decks and decks like that, Six Samurai don't really have any top deck power. For example, once you make two big committed plays, you need to fall back and hope that these big committed plays are going to be the game-breaking moves. So you may want to start out playing conservative until you know that you can go off on your opponent, or you may want to start off and set your hand and control the board from there. It just strictly depends on your own intuition and the type of person you're playing and the deck that you're playing against. Six Samurai have some bad matchups, but I don't believe that they have too many horrible matchups. I can't really think on the top of my head some of their bad matchups, but I'm actually going to admit that I believe Elemental Heroes, depending on if you get Naturia Beast out, can be a problematic deck for this deck to handle. Windups can be pretty bad, especially if they hand loop you, but windups are bad in general against you. I believe that this deck could actually potentially beat down on Inzectors because you have your Magatama counter trap that can negate destruction power, but that could still, I think, potentially give you your... I don't know if the Inzector Dragonfly would still get its special summon effect from it being detached, but I know that you can at least potentially stop some destruction power against you. But yes, the Legendary 6 Samurai deck is a really good budget deck to get into. If you would like to see a deck profile, I can go ahead and show a deck profile of the Legendary 6 Samurai deck that I would play. But that's just if you want to comment and rate, subscribe. So go ahead, if you want to see that deck profile, just at least one person comment. If I get one comment on this, I'll go ahead and post my deck profile for it. And if you would want, I could even show a few combos or strategies to use with the Legendary 6 Samurai. Thanks for watching this video. I would like to let everyone know that